Good morning. Welcome back to Morning Qigong with Levy Tai Chi School and myself, Lao Shi Paul Nettles. It is Wednesday, February 24th, and I am happy to report this might be my last day inside for class for a while. I think it is almost dry enough to venture back into the yard without wearing Wellingtons and 5 layers of clothing. It's nice out there this morning. It's actually comfortable, but a little too squishy still. So you guys may be seeing the last of my den, hopefully, for a while. And we'll be back out in the fresh air and the sunshine and the birds and so forth, which I have missed a great deal, I've got to say. But I'm thankful to have this place to be in. I'm thankful for you being here. And I am glad you have decided to come back along on the journey with me one more day. I know it can be tough sometimes to decide to keep going. There are going to be days in your journey when you just don't feel like taking that next step. And it happens. And you can forgive yourself for that. It's normal. It's normal to get tired. It's normal to get fatigued. We have been in this pandemic so long, I think we've kind of forgotten that it's okay to be off. The pandemic hasn't changed. Not really. Vaccinations are starting, but people are still dying. People are still getting sick all the time. Hospitals are still full. And we've forgotten, I believe, that there is that constant fight or flight reaction every day when you've got to put a mask on and you've got to try to fight this thing you can't see and you can't defend against, really, until you're allowed to get your shot. If you get your shot, you've got to defend against people who don't want to get shots, who don't think they're going to do anything, who have their myriad conspiracy theories as to why you shouldn't get vaccinated. There's still many, many reasons to feel unsafe, and that makes life difficult. It's hard to live when you feel unsafe. But we do. We carry on. We keep moving forward. But we forget that that's tiring. That takes a lot of effort. It takes a tremendous amount of energy. And we wake up in the mornings and we wake up exhausted. We wonder, why am I tired? I slept all night. And we forget that that fatigue doesn't just go away. It takes a while to process out of us. And when you have 11 months of it, it takes a long time to process out of us. It will take a long recovery time after this is cured, beaten, whatever you want to call it, for us to, as the individuals who live through it, to cope with it, to deal with it, to find our way through it and out the other side. So don't beat yourself up when you wake up fatigued and you wake up exhausted and you just feel like you can't go on. I would suggest keep pushing gently. Be compassionate with yourself. Don't drive yourself on with whips and chains to get to the goal, but don't give up. Keep getting up every morning, or when you get up. Keep doing your form. Keep playing it mindfully. Keep working on your focus. Keep working on your breathing and your stance and your relaxation and everything. It will pay dividends. It really will. It will help counteract that constant fatigue, that constant feeling of weight on your shoulders. It is not a magic bullet. I've said before, it's not going to cure all your woes, but it will certainly help. It is a tool in the toolbox to move you forward. So, excuse me. Don't forget, this coming Saturday, we will be in the museum. The museum is back open again, of course, and we're back in the museum at 10:30 a.m. Central Time, 2nd and Murray Street, 3rd floor gallery. We are masked and distanced. You are certainly welcome to come join us if you're a beginner, if you're a veteran, if you've been with us for a while and gave up and you want to come back, please do. Everyone's welcome. Kids are welcome. Adults are welcome. Geriatrics are welcome. Doesn't matter. We have room for everyone. It's a tremendously big gallery. We have room to space probably 40 people in there out. And I've never had that many in a class. So you'll be safe. You're more than welcome if you feel safe. If not, of course, we'll have the live video as always. But it will be good to see you in person. There's a very different feeling to the form when you play it in a group of like-minded individuals. It changes the practice a great deal. It's very, very cool. So if you have opportunity, I do hope you get to join us this Saturday. If not, daily videos continue until I can't anymore, 8 a.m. And then, of course, the video from the museum on Saturdays. So, take a deep breath, relax, start to feel your shoulders drop, let everything get calm. I hope you have your little quiet spot where you get to practice. And let's go ahead and play it, shall we? Something I haven't mentioned before a whole lot that is actually part of some of the Qigong forms is a good technique for relaxing if you have a hard time relaxing, especially at first. If you stand about shoulder width, just comfortably. If you imagine your hands and arms as being very heavy and let them hang freely from your shoulders, if you turn from the waist, you'll notice a very slight delay as the inertia in your arms and hands is counteracted by your movements side to side, and your hands and arms will stay for a moment before they swing with you. And if you're very relaxed, you notice that kind of limp movement happens as you turn. If you keep going and get harder and harder with your turns, your kinetic energy will begin to spin your arms higher and around you. I'm not lifting, I'm simply turning. And you notice I'm kind of flopping against myself. I'm getting that nice banging front and back. If you do that for a few minutes and you start slowly, you don't just start full tilt, you start slowly, work your way up to it, and your arms will begin to rise out like a carnival ride, and you'll start this kind of nice big swing. That can be very relaxing. It can also loosen up your shoulders. It also stimulates your skin to draw some blood flow in. When you start popping yourself like that, you get your skin reacts and you get a little blood flow, you get a little blush going. And it leaves you with a very limber feeling through your shoulders, especially your arms and hands. So if you find yourself getting tense in the middle of the form, or you find yourself starting tense and having a hard time getting rid of that, try that swinging back and forth. And it is actually part of some of the Qigong forms. I've seen it in different ones. I was surprised to see it as a posture and not a warm-up, which was how I was taught in class originally. So don't be afraid to use that if you feel the need to relax a little more. If you just have a few minutes and want to kind of relax yourself out, try that. It's a tool. All right, so now we should be good and relaxed. So that gives you that nice, heavy, loose arm feeling, doesn't it? You're very dropped down through here. Everything's just hanging. First sow, deep breath. lifting the heavens. Angle. I know. Just wait. Almost done. Breathe out. Stop. Stop. If you'll excuse me, someone's about to perish if she doesn't get outside, so be right back. Come on. Yep. Come on. Owl gazes backward. Breathe out. Draw a bow. Breathe out. Stars fall to earth. If you will continue. Breathe in. Lion wags tail. Breathe out. Marry heavens and earth. Shanti sits on his throne. Breathe in. And lastly, stamp the earth. One more. Well done. Do you feel it? Do you feel the energy starting, drawing up, moving through you? You feel limber. You feel your heart working at a comfortable rate, Your lungs may feel a little stretchy, a little expanded, a little full. Your mind is calmer. Your heart rate is lower. And now you have this energy, hours of it, to work with. What are you going to do this morning? What will you do today with that energy? Whatever you do with it, be good to yourself. Don't forget your self-care. Don't forget that we're still in very peculiar times and that we will get through it together, either side by side or through a video screen. We'll make it. We have made it this far. We're going to see this through. I know we are. All right. I will see you again tomorrow morning. We'll do this all over again. We'll keep going one more step forward, even if it's a small step, a faltered step, an interrupted step, still a step forward. Keep going forward. Until then, stay safe, be well.